The cars were coming in thick and fast. Early 911s, 356s, and they didn't stop until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And at the point where we were getting seriously worried that we'd have enough space to park them all. The area up around the keep, which you've seen, was completely full of 356s, over 100 cars. And the bottom field was full of about 100 early 911s, 912s, 914s. So the immediate conclusion was that we had established a classic Porsche community and a place for them to go.
We are in Essex. Hedingham Castle is a Norman castle in the village of Castle Hedingham. It is also the place where one of the best classic Porsche meetings in Europe attracts thousands of visitors each September. As the meeting takes place in England, all but the cars is very British, like bringing the family and looking for the perfect picnic spot, for example. That's what you do before strolling around the premises, admiring classic Porsche sports cars built between 1950 and 1973. Classics at the Castle is a privately organized event, but Porsche UK is of course present, and they really like what they see.
Rarely do you get to see you look around at the cars that we have here, and there's a massive variety. All the cars from, the very early 356s through the early 911s, and then into the later models, some of the slightly forgotten models like 914. We have 917 here, a number of cars from the museum, and really it's an opportunity to not only talk to people who are passionate about the brand and understand what it is that drives them, but also to get under the skin and immerse yourself really in the history of the brand.
Hundreds of visiting Porsche enthusiasts and their cars give a glimpse of the brand's history. Most of them are long-time owners, and you will see some well-known faces around. But Hedingham is not about VIPs and expensive four-wheeled investments. It's all about sharing a passion for an important piece of automobile history and the stories behind it.
A nice 912 is just as important as a nice RSR. And the community, I think, recognises that we're not trying to outdo each other. We're just trying to share an enthusiasm collectively for the old cars that we really do think have some value.
You will of course see some trailer queens at Classic at the Castle, but most cars are actually used for what they were intended for. For those who do not own a classic Porsche, the Porsche Parade is an excellent way to experience the allure of the 356, 911, 914 and the Porsche racing cars. With or without a classic Porsche, you're guaranteed to see iconic cars, meet friendly people and feel part of a special event where enthusiasts from all around England and Europe meet.
And we are a passionate people, you know, underneath the slightly cold and austere exterior. And again, this is exactly the sort of event where you can indulge yourself in that and you can really spend time engaging with other people who have the same passion as you.
See you there in September.
A bit closer.